If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to learn more about the reality of a person's life and how you have time, money, and energy, and how it changes as you get older. So if you're in the first category, I'm gonna try to teach you what I would have liked to have known when I was your age. So with that being said, if you look at this picture, you see that you have a lot of time and you have a lot of energy, but you have very little money, which is completely normal. No stress, don't worry about it. Everybody starts with no money. You being in that category, you're probably in school, you're probably playing sports, you live with your parents, you're living the best years of your life, where reality doesn't hit you as hard once you need to get a job. So what I'm gonna try to teach is that when you're in that category, I think it's very important for you to live your life, have fun, do like everybody else does, play sports, go on bicycle rides, build connections with friends, enjoy life. You're young, do what you want. But the only difference what I'm gonna try to say today is that try to find a way to do what you like to do, but think about the future. It's always important to think about the future. How can you do what you like doing, but sustain that to make an income as you grow older so that you can keep doing what you like doing? For example, I like to play video games. I played Call of Duty, I played Minecraft, I played all those games, and probably a lot of you guys do right now. So what I'm gonna say is that if you're already spending an hour to 2 hours every day doing your hobby, we're using the example of video games right now, why not try to build it into something that can prepare you for the next stage in your life? See, I played it for hours on end when I was a kid, had so much fun, but did it really benefit me now? No, zero. I have no use for that, all that time invested. All that extra time I had when I was young, I did not do it properly to set me up now. So I'm in the next category and I have very little time because I am stuck working and paying to sustain my living. Because when you get to that next category, while you probably do not live with your parents anymore, you're probably not in school anymore. So you're forced to make money to sustain your living, because the reality is you can't live with your parents forever and you can't stay a kid forever. Everybody grows old. Everybody needs to go to the next stage. Time doesn't stop. So what I'm gonna try to teach is what's important to know at a young age. Doesn't mean you need to know it, but I would have liked to know it. So for example, the video games. Well, if you're already playing it, why not try to make it something of it? So if you start streaming or you start a YouTube channel and you just slowly, incrementally build something that at least is worth something for that time you invested. It's a return on your investment, which was time playing the game, which is fun. You like doing it, do it, you're gonna do it anyways. Why not stream it? Why not slowly gain subscribers, followers, whatever you wanna call them, and build a little business of it. Eventually you get sponsorships, eventually you can start your own merch, and it becomes a business in itself, which is a great thing to think about. But that doesn't mean it has to be video games, doesn't mean it has to be streaming. Like there's a study in the US that they said something like 90% of kids want to become vloggers. Well, if 90% of you want to be vloggers, and you guys are in that first category and you have time and you have energy, well, now's the time to do it. It's very little to start up. You can record just on your iPhone, iPod, whatever you have, your mom's iPhone, and start somewhere. And the goal is to do what you're passionate about, but to try to think of the future, try to find a way to make it generate income, because if you didn't, you will no longer be able to pursue your passion, which depending on what it is, again, it does not target everyone, it doesn't mean it'll work for you, but I'm just saying depending on your passion, try to decipher a way to make it earn you income. Life's not all about money, but it sort of is. Sort of is. Anyway, so let's talk about sports and stuff. So for example, I think a great investment of your time is playing sports. You stay in shape, that's great. You wanna stay in shape, you wanna be healthy, and you wanna be the best version of yourself. And For example, for me, sports, I played basketball, I loved it, but now that I'm in the next stage of life, those skills I learned playing basketball, dribbling, shooting three-pointers, layups, do those skills help me at my age now? Nope, not at all. That was for an exchange of time and skill. At the stage of my life right now, it was not a good investment at all. I barely play basketball anymore. Can't remember the last time I even picked up a basketball. So the only thing that I got in return for that investment of time was a connection with my friends that I played basketball with. I currently live with one of them now. I would call him my best friend, which is an amazing investment, and it's something that money cannot buy, is a friendship, a connection, a brother. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna play sports and you're looking at it that way, building good connections with friends is always a good investment. You have someone to fall back on, you have a friend, a brother, whatever you want to call him or her, that's great. But as far as the actual skill goes, it's absolutely irrelevant for me. What would I do if I were to restart? I'd still play basketball, I'd still build those connections, but I would try to learn, if I had that extra time that I wasn't playing video games, streaming, well, I would learn more different sports or skills. For example, I would learn how to potentially play piano. That's a skill that doesn't really go away with age. You know, all it takes is your fingers, your wrists, and a little piano in that. And I feel like that's something that's pretty cool to do as you grow older. It's entertaining and it stays with you for life, as well as dancing. I would love to take dance classes when I was younger. Maybe not the same ones as you guys would. I wouldn't do ballet per se. I'm a guy, I'm not saying that guys can't, but I think it'd be great to learn how to dance. I'm young, I'm age right now, I go to bars, I go to parties, and I think it's awesome to be confident and flirt with a girl, pick her up, spin her, you know, just dance, have fun, flirt. And that's where I'm at in my life. But again, you don't really need lessons to learn that. You can teach yourself, you can go on YouTube, but it's just skills that I would think are more useful to invest my time at a younger age getting. Basically, all I'm saying is find a way to build skills that are an asset to you in the future, not wasted time and energy, because that's what you have an abundance of. And as you grow older and you get to the next category, like where I am, well, I don't have as much time. I have a bit more money, wouldn't say a lot more, but I have a bit more. And I still have roughly the same amount of energy. I'm still young. But now the reality is that I don't have much time. I'm stuck working and saving up my money to sustain my lifestyle, which is eating, housing, car, you know, everybody's typical expenses as you grow older and you need to live your life. So with that being said, think about your future, have fun, live your life, but do what you can to benefit yourself as you grow older. Always think ahead. And if you like this video and you learned a bit and you want to learn more, like, comment, subscribe. Comment what you want the next topic to be. I don't do a bunch of editing. I just pick up the camera and talk. I feel like I've learned quite a bit and I could have taught myself something if I was talking to my younger self. And that's what I'm basically doing, talking to you guys today. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.